these videos. The good guys watched your TikTok. The good guy said, oh, really? You think you're going to pull one over on me like that? I don't think so. I'm not spending cash on you on date one anymore. The good guy said, oh, really? You're going to trash? Okay, never mind. Cancel. Right? They don't want it anymore. What's in it for them? What is in it for them? So these are the same women that will complain and cry and moan and all of that stuff that where have all the good guys gone? And they will have no acknowledgement. And I say this all the time. How and when is the mass delete going to happen? Because eventually these 20-somethings are going to be 30-something and they're going to be wanting to get picked. And they're going to be like, oh my God, how do I delete? Listen, you're not going to be able to delete it all because people like me take it and clip it into the shows. The good guys...
No, it's not even the fact that we're going to see the videos of you. That's not the point. The point is that the more guys see these videos, the more we listen to what women are saying and how horrible they're acting and how just dirtbag disrespectful they're being to men in general. What's actually happening is that men are getting a bigger picture of women in general. It's not the individual women, it's all of you. So when women are like, how come men in general aren't approaching me anymore? How come I can't find a good guy in general anymore? Because the massive amounts of men are starting to get this impression that this is a culture, that this is part of your nature, that this is your ingrained behavior in all women. We're seeing patterns. Men are very good at pattern recognition, okay? Pattern recognition. So we're seeing these patterns in female behavior, and we're saying, oh, okay, well, I don't want anything to do with any of that, and I'm going to leave all of you. And if I'm going to have anything to do with women, maybe it's just going to be a fling thing, or maybe I'm just going to play around for hookups or whatever, but I don't want anything to do with dating you. I don't want anything to do with loving you. I don't want anything to do with relationships, because you've proven, by and large, that you're disrespectful, you don't like men, you're full of this feminist poison, right? This feminist propaganda rhetoric that's going on around in your heads. You are ruined as a whole. This is what the conclusion that men are coming to. And we're saying we don't want anything to do with any of it. We don't want anything to do with any of y'all. And we're leaving you guys behind, period. And this is where women are starting to hit 30, 35. And they're like, wait a minute. I was told I was going to get a good guy at the end of the rainbow. I was promised by these feminist liars that I've followed for 2 decades that I was going to get a good guy at some point. I could go sow my wild oats. I could go sleep around. I could go hate men and party and do this, that, and the third. And there's going to be some guy waiting at the end of the rainbow. Well, it ain't going to happen, ladies, because we've spent 10, 20, 30 years watching you disrespect us, watching you reject us, watching you put us down, watching you screw us over, cheat on us, lie to us, friend zone us, tell us we're nothing, to call us ugly. All the horrible stuff you've done to us over the years, it accumulates, and men are not playing those games anymore. And we're not gonna settle down with you at the end of the road. It's not gonna happen. What do you have to offer us? Sex? Who cares, right? You can get that anywhere because women are promiscuous now, right? So what are you actually offering us? Just a bunch of baggage. You've been a horrible person for 30 years, and now, all of a sudden we're supposed to settle down with you? Like you have no good character. You got no morals. You got no moral compass. What do you have to offer? And now you're not even as good looking as you were when you were 20, right? So what's in it for men? You've just screwed society over. Right? What's in it for us? You've screwed families over. What's in it for us? We don't want you hoes as raising our kids because you ain't got no morals. You're not good wives. You don't know how to treat men. You're just succubuses. You're just black hole narcissists who want to take our money, who use us as ATMs, who think we're just suckers and simps and losers and beta males and all the shit that you think in your little heads about us. Okay, you think there's going to be no pushback? There's going to be no blowback from that? There's going to be no consequences from screwing men over your whole life and our whole lives? Like, you think that we forgot? You think we forgot all that stuff? You're wrong, ladies. You really are really wrong, and you really underestimated men. You really overshot your arrogance there, and you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn.